So the attachments on the lower end, uski medial surface ke above, we mentioned that above the articular facet, there was a roughened triangular area. It provided attachment in the middle to the interosseous tibiofibular ligament, and on its anterior and posterior aspects, it provided attachment to the anterior and posterior tibiofibular ligaments. So 3 tibiofibular ligaments, interosseous, anterior, and posterior, over the triangular area just above the articular facet. Then on the lateral malleolus anteriorly, there were attachments of some more ligaments. So here anteriorly on the lateral malleolus, we have the anterior talofibular ligament. Since it is the talus bone is nearer to it, so it is going to provide the attachment to talofibular ligament. Then we look at the malleolar fossa above and below. The upper border of the malleolar fossa provides attachment to the inferior transverse tibiofibular ligament, and the lower border provides attachment to the posterior talofibular ligament. So here we have the anterior and here we have the posterior talofibular ligaments. On the lower border of the lower end, further beneath the malleolar fossa, here is attached another ligament. The name of that ligament is calcaneofibular ligament. Calcaneofibular ligament over a small depression in the lower border of the lower end of fibula. ऊपर टैलस है, नीचे कैल्केनियम है, तो कैल्केनियम चूंकि लोअर बॉर्डर के करीब है तो उसका अटैचमेंट होगी विद द हेल्प ऑफ कैल्केनियोफिब्युलर लिगामेंट. कैल्केनियम जो बोन है, दैट इज द बोन ऑफ द हील, एड़ी जो बनाती है. So these were the attachments of the fibula. So regarding the ossification of the fibula, you can memorize the ossification by making a formula, that is 814. 814, 814. So what is 814, 814? Eighth week primary center for the shaft of fibula appears in the 8th week of intra-embryonic life, before birth. All the primary centers, they appear before birth. So secondary center for the lower end appears after birth during the 1st year of life. So that is the 1. And secondary center for the upper end appears during the 4th year of life. So that is the 4. So 814. This is the formula to memorize the ossification, primary and secondary centers, their year of appearance. And regarding the lower end, there is another very important fact that is often asked as an MCQ in the final professional examination, is that its secondary center is first to appear, but it actually fuses earlier in comparison to the normal way or the normal law, in which states that the secondary center that appears first should fuse last. But actually it defies that law. Its center appears first and fuses early instead of fusing late. Lastly, in the clinicals of the fibula, it is not a weight-bearing bone. The weight-bearing bone is the tibia in the leg. So it can be used as a bone graft. Small piece of it can be taken out of it and used as a bone graft. Secondly, if the neck of the fibula gets damaged, it will lead to the damage to the common peroneal nerve, leading to foot drop. And at least 2 parts of the fibula are subcutaneous, the upper end and the lateral malleolus. They are the subcutaneous. They are palpable on the surface of the body.